guys, my name is Dr. Rocker and today I want to try something out. I want to see how it would look like if David Finch, a Western comic book artist, would draw in a manga style. So let's get a piece of paper. So, while you are watching me sketch, I will explain what I have in mind. During my Draw Like David Finch series, I drew this logo. And today I will draw it again, but I will try to do it in a manga kind of shading style. And I'm not talking about bigger eyes and stuff like that. I just will use those manga shadings instead of the cross-hatching and the strong blacks. So let's see how this turns out. I have no idea. But I hope it will look cool and have a good time watching me do so. See you later. Okay, I sketched it out. Had to draw the head twice because it was up too high, but now I think it's okay. And now I will use a 0.1 fine liner to trace the really important lines. So let's do that! So I guess this is all I need for the inking in this style. Which means I can do something I didn't do for ages. Bring in my Copics! What I do with my smoothies, I drink a sip like that, then I put in some chia seeds, fill it up with water again, back in the fridge, and the next day I drink it. So the chia seeds could mellow in the drink, and then it's really good. And super healthy, so to the chia seeds. But now let's draw again. So here's the basic layer of our drawing, all done with Copic markers. And though you can see it's colorful, it's still quite lifeless, because the real good shadings are missing. And those we will do with colored pencils, but first let's get rid of all this mess. Those are quite some colors! And if you use those, make sure to have an electrical sharpener, otherwise you're going insane! Okay, let's try and put those to good use. As you can see, I picked up some base colors. I tried them out on an extra piece of paper, so to make sure they will fit with the drawing. When you take a look at the drawing right now, it looks like it would be from an anime series. Very simple. But since we want to produce a pretty nice drawing, I will use all those colored pencils to do some nice shading. So, let's go! And here I did just 1/2 of the skull, so you can see the difference. And now we will do the whole drawing like that. So, little tutorial how to use those properly. As you can see, I mostly use 3 colors for the blue blending. I start with the darkest one, just like that, and as you can see, I'm pushing pretty hard with this one, so it's not really blendable after that. And then I'll go into a light pressure. And when you use a light pressure, just like that, you can layer the colors. So this is a dark layer. Then I go in with the lighter tone, which is actually the main tone from the blue drawings. And what I do now, I could layer it again, but I will do it like I do it always. I start in the dark area and use quite some pressure. And as you can see, I'm blending it really nicely. And I'm also able to get some of those darker pigments from the other pencil into this surface. And then I do the same thing here. Then I will get softer and just do some layering. Just put some pigments on the piece of paper. Which brings me to the next tone, which is a very, very light one. It's almost white. And I mix it up. And I even go a little bit further in the darker areas. I also use a lot of pressure now. which can be quite exhausting after a while, by the way. Just like that. I like to use a brush to get rid of all those small crumbles. Now you can see it's not the best shading yet, so I'll go in with this one a little bit more, use a little bit more pressure. And then I use a white pen. I start with not much pressure, but then I'll increase the pressure to really get a nice result. And I want this muscle to come out. Very important, this is an area where I want to do a dark shading, and I have to be careful not to go in with the white hair there, because otherwise you would see it later. And when I'm not happy with the result after that, I use this colorless blender. I have to be careful because there's a lot of dark blue on there, so I do this so that it's clean. This is very hard, and also with a lot of pressure I can blend those a little bit better together. And you can go back and forth a little bit, but not very much. And then I would like to use a little bit of the a little bit more of a darker area right here, and I can do that even now, but you have to be careful. You have to be careful and you have to think in advance. Then I'll take the lighter one again, so you can see I just wanted to do an extra piece of shoulder muscle here. And as you can see, it's not working so good anymore. I should have done this from the start, but it's okay. It's working well enough for the effect I want to have. And that's that. Oh, and it's also very important to keep your pencils sharpened. Very often I'm way too lazy and I do not sharpen them enough, but trust me, the best results will be there when you have a pretty sharp pencil, so that's what I'm talking about. So let's go and finish this drawing. Okay guys, I'm done! That's what I think would David Finch's art look like if he would be a manga or anime artist. I hope you guys had fun joining me on this crazy project, and I hope I see you guys at my next video. And to make sure that that happens, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on that notification bell. But now enjoy a proper reveal, and I will see you guys at my next video. Bye!